There we go. Don't know how many of you do cataloguing. I know some of you do. This is my bread and butter. This is where I get my sales. This is where I make my easy money in the long run. So tonight we're going to cover learning how to distribute and build a customer base. What we will cover is packing catalogues, day slips, mystery slips, doing your first drop, collecting your catalogues and wet book planner. Sorry, I've just got to minimize all your heads because I can't see my screen. There we go. So you've received your catalogue retail pack of what's next. So as you can see here, you've got all the different catalogues or the logos for the catalogues. There we go there. That's what you will be faced with on your floor, your table or your bed or wherever you do it. So you've got to pack these. And I know it probably sounds easy peasy lemon squeezy, but I pack mine the same way when I'm dropping each period. It's not the same way all the time because as new catalogues come out, you want to be rotating them. So I'll come off my... no, I won't. Right, so at the minute we have house proud, personalised and gifts, beauty, you and yours, toy, and we have a seasonal catalogue, outdoor and pets. Now, let me just stop my share a minute so you can see me. Don't know how well this is going to work. Right, so we've got this is seasonal catalogue. It's not coming out that well because I've got my background on. So I pack mine with the seasonal at the front because I'm getting my most orders out of that at the minute. Then I do house proud, then I do personalised, then I do beauty, you and yours, and then the toy at the back. The reason for that at the minute is because outdoor and pets is quite new. So next month or this period, as I go out, the beauty will be at the front because it's a brand new book. So you rotate them every month so that your customers, when they're in your customer base, think there's something new. Now, even if there's not a new book, just carry on rotating an old book to the front and they'll just think there's something new. They're more likely to look. So that's why I do that. I'll put my personalised orders slips in with my personalised book because you don't want people filling out or trying to fill out orders for the other books on that one because it's like hard for them. They might not realise. As you can see on my order slips, I have my name and address and my distributor number, my email, my phone number on there. Just so if they've missed you, they've been on holiday or whatever, and then they come home and see the pack and they want to put an order in, all your details are there. As you can see, I've got my day slips there. They are Viva printing day slips. They look a lot more professional than printing your own. And behind there, I've got my sorry I missed you slips. And you can also get thank you for your order. I don't personally use them. I text the customer, ring them or email them if they've given me an order. So don't forget with your wet bags, make sure you check them because if you have a tiny hole in there and it pours down with rain, you're going to lose a catalogue pack. And, you know, it gets a bit costly along the way. So doing your first drop, you'll need to plan your first drop. Have all your catalogues all packed. Have your bag or your trolley. These are bags are available from Viva Printing. They're not overly expensive and you can fit easily 30 books in there. Just bear in mind the weight on your back can get a bit much. To plan in your first drop, you need to know how many houses on that drop, or if you're just doing 50 books down a big road, it don't really matter. Right, so the next part is consistency and building your base. So people will watch what you're doing. They might not order first time, but they might have looked. and they might think, oh, we'll just see if he comes around again. There's a lot of people that start cataloguing, and for various companies, even probably Viva as well, they do a drop and they think, oh no, I can't be tucked up with this, and then they don't come back. So you need to go back on the day you say you're going to go back. So if it's pouring with rain, I don't care, get an umbrella. If it's boiling hot, take a bottle of water. If it's windy, make sure you hold on to your trolley. If it's snowing, make sure you get some snowshoes. There's no excuses for not going back on the day you said you're going to go back. At the end of the day, if you want to make catalogues work, you need to be consistent and you need to be disciplined. Going back to planning your drop, this is Royal Mail postcode finder. So if you put the postcode in, obviously you're going to be dropping near your house. Well, I hope, unless you like walking, you would be. It will tell you how many houses are in the roads. There's a drop down. You just go down, just scroll down, and you find out roughly how many books you need for that area. Just bear in mind this isn't 100% accurate. I always pack 4 or 5 extra books. And if there's blocks of flats sneaked in, obviously you're going to need more than that, and you might have to go back round again. So just use the tools that are out there for you. Also use Google Maps so you know what roads you're going to go to. Do not go to one area and do some drops and then think, oh, this ain't worth it, and then go to another area. Yeah, I've got a few there, but maybe I'll get some more over there. No, just be consistent with them roads. Don't matter if you drop in, not getting no orders, because it's a numbers game. Sooner or later, you're going to get orders. Don't judge a house. Oh, I'm not going to that house, it looks filthy. Well, if their house looks filthy, they're obviously going to need cleaning products and they're going to love you. So there's that. This is my wet book, or as Nikki likes to call it, planner. So basically you can see there, Alderney was the road I dropped to. It was my first drop. All the ticks are where I got my books back, and I've got a little circle above 81. I've got an order from there. So as you're going round picking up your books, make sure you check your order slips. That's why my order slip is tucked in behind my first books. It's really easy to check then. Personalized, just check them when you get home. Making sure, obviously, if you've got an order, the name and address is on the order slips. Nothing worse than getting home to a nice banging £60 order and you can't put it through because you don't know who ordered it. So obviously, once I've done my 3 pickups, all the ones that have not got no tick will have a cross through. The next time I go around, I need less books because I only go to the ones that have ticks, because you don't want to lose your books all the time. You only lose 1 book to 1 house. That's the rule of thumb. You don't want to be dropping to people that don't give you your books back, so probably not looked and just put it in the bin. Keeping good records of your customer base. I use Google Sheets. It's backed up, so if things go a bit lemon on your computer or whatever, it's all backed up and you can pull it up. As you can see, it's all numbered as well, so you know how many's on your base, which is handy for when you're packing your books. See here, I've got 15 Gascoigne. You can put all the phone numbers in there. It goes right across, so you can put in how many, when they're last ordered, stuff like that. If you want to keep records like that. All my customers' phone numbers are on my phone and they're all backed up on my SIM card. As you can see here, servicing your customer base. My little old man at 30 Walker Close only wants a book at Christmas time, so I'm not going to keep posting books through to him and annoy him all year. When the Christmas book comes out, I'll be going there because I know I'll get some banging orders for the Christmas stuff, because he can't really get out much and he loves all the Christmas bits and bobs. You can also put down, if a customer particularly likes a certain book, you can write on there and you can actually pack your catalogue with their favourite book at the front. How much money will I make? Well, that is all dependent on you. How many catalogues you want to put out a day, a week, or a period. Rule of thumb is about 400 books a week to start building a sustainable customer base. I do 2 large drops a week now because I've got to obviously service my customer base. That takes time. So how much money will you make? It depends how much effort you put in.
you.